black horse.
Hey everyone, Joseph Favia here. I've been kind of AWOL on my YouTube channel for the last 6 months, 7 months or so. I figure I can make a video explaining what's been going on, what I've been dealing with, and why there's been lack of any videos on the channel anyways. So for one, I've been doing a lot of my training uploads, well, not training uploads, but lift highlights. I've been putting it mostly on my Instagram. It's just been a lot less time consuming to put them there. Basically what's been happening is I've been kind of on and off with my squatting and deadlifting over the last 6-7 months due to an SI joint injury. It's caused me lower back pain on my right side. Seems to be a combination of excessive lumbar flexion and hyperextension for a number of reasons. One, due to sloppy beltless deadlift form and an overly vertical torso when doing my high bar squats. When I had the pain flaring up, it was causing me issues and pain during my deadlifts. When I was sitting down or sleeping or anything like that, it would make it hard to get in a comfortable position. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, almost. Started in September 2016. I was deep into a heavy beltless deadlift block, and I had just recently switched up my form to have a wider stance with my conventional. It was making me able to lift more weight, but what I didn't realize was how bad my lumbar was rounding. The week prior, I had hit a 585 single, and it felt good. It moved pretty smoothly. And the next week, I tried a 575 for a double on beltless. The first rep was like an RP 10. I really shouldn't have continued, but I figured I got 585 the week before. This should be doable, and I went even further into lumbar flexion and tried it anyways, and it was just ugly. I felt kind of a weird tweak in my lower back and got worse over the next day or two. So I went through a couple cycles of hurting or inadequate amounts of rest combined with going back into training too fast, and re-aggravated about 2 or 3 times over the course of the next 3-4 months, until I finally decided to stop being stubborn about it and seek professional help with the issue. I was basically doing bench only the last couple months of that time period. So for treatment, what I did is I went to a sports physiotherapist that I've seen in the past, who's done good things with me before, and this time was no exception. He did a combination of ART massage therapy with chiropractic adjustments, dry needling techniques on my lower back, and a traction table, which it's kind of like anchoring your torso while you lay down on a table, and then attaches to a pulley on your lower back and kind of pulls you apart like this and decompresses your spine. It seemed to make a big difference with the pain management and everything, and helping get everything back to normal. I was also referred to a sports medicine doctor, or a couple sports medicine doctors. One provided me with an anti-inflammatory cream that seemed to help a lot of the pain go away in my lower back. The second sports medicine doctor reviewed the x-ray that first doctor wanted to see in my lower back, and said that I should keep using that cream, and they also gave me the pill version of that cream as well to kind of give it a double whammy in that area, and also a muscle relaxant to help loosen up all the muscles that are overly tight because of the injury in the area that was contributing to the pain as well. She also wanted a hip x-ray, a specialized type of hip x-ray, to see If FAI or femoral acetabular impingement is present. She said that based on the test she ran, it's very likely that's the case, but we need an x-ray to confirm that. And she thinks that because of this FAI, I have limited range of motion in my hips, which we've kind of figured the whole time that's been the case. We've kind of just been working around it. And she thinks that because of this hip range of motion limitation, it's blowing off a lot of unnecessary torque to my lower back and causing me to get in positions that aren't ideal for reducing stress on the lower back. So one of the other things she recommended was working on my mobility, which I'd been working on already at that point, but she gave me some additional things to look at. I made some form changes to my squat and deadlift that seem to be helping a lot. I want to go over the mobility and the form changes, but I'm not going to do it all in this one video, as it's probably going to be too long as it is right now. But I can say that I'm back to squatting and deadlifting. Squats are not causing any pain. Deadlifts are not causing any pain. I've actually exceeded where I left off with my training before, so I'd say we're basically back to normal. Just still being cautious about things and focusing on the form over weight. Yeah, but if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will try to get back to them and possibly make any videos addressing any common questions or concerns. Keep a lookout for those form change videos, and the overall mobility work that I've been doing. Hopefully it helps out anybody else that might be having similar issues. Yeah, talk to you guys next time.